Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. Today, we're talking about the perfect offer for a face-to-face coach. How to put an offer together that's going to sell itself, that's going to fill any gaps that you may have in terms of either skill set or comfortability in selling, and that's going to not only boost your close ratios, potentially allow you to increase your prices, have people coming to you, and just put you as a standout in your gym. As the only personal trainer probably that's doing this, and position you as the premium coach. We break down exactly how to do it within the episode, so make sure you pay attention. This one's even a notepad one, I think. If you haven't already and you're a return listener, please hit the follow or the subscribe button. It makes a really big difference to the reach of each episode. We'd be really grateful. Obviously, we're about to give you a bunch of free shit. So if you just do that for us, that would be really, really cool. We chat a lot about Breakout PT in this episode, which is our program designed to add $1,000 of revenue to a face-to-face health club's business in 6 weeks. We guarantee it. You'll work with us for free if we can't deliver that outcome. You get everything you need. We get offer building, sales training, consults, objection handling, data tracking. You get an hour access to Jason and I per week. You get a bunch of AI resources, all of our worksheets, templates for sales decks. Everything is included, ready to go. At worst, $500. So that link is in the show notes as well if you want to go check that out. We will do a quick catch up with you and make sure that we can actually deliver that outcome. We won't bring you in if we can't. So you've got that 100% guarantee. We'll work with you for free until you get to that $1,000 revenue. Enjoy the episode and make sure you're subscribed. So I've entered a new world in the barber era. So because I don't get my hair cut anymore, I've finally grown my facial hair long enough. Got a scented beard oil yesterday. So if you catch me like breathing really heavy today, I'm just smelling my own beard.
Okay. For the listeners at home.
It's got vanilla in it.
Yeah.
It's a big fan.
Yeah.
What number do you do on top?
Half.
Yeah.
Sometimes 0.
So I was 1.5, 2, I think, last time. This time's a 1. So we'll see how.
Oh, you're gonna
see how much we'll just.
And then all of a sudden it's just gone.
Yeah, because it was like by 2 weeks it was too long.
Yeah, I didn't even like the half because it just grows. I'm just like.
Yeah.
Just getting lazy.
Do you get the foils on the side?
I do normally, yeah.
Yeah.
But
blade as well, or just the foil?
Both.
Yeah.
Foils, blade.
I had the blade in the front. The rest is foils.
Yeah.
Foiled.
Got to enjoy it while it lasts, you know.
Keep hanging on, bro. Keep hanging on.
Yeah. I looked into like a hair treatment plan. Fuck, bro, the effort.
Yeah.
It's like you got to do this like micro needling, and then the next morning you've got to put this shampoo in, and then you got to do all this other shit. I'm like, and then it's like as soon as you stop, it's just I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Like,
and really, what you've got to do is just take the drugs.
Yeah. Well, that and then that as well, and
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Don't care that much.
I was like at the barber yesterday. I was like, all right, so I just need to be like, I just need to accept that my head isn't that attractive anymore. So just have to be desirable in another way.
Up my social status somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's a lot of bald men doing pretty well, so it's like it's okay.
Absolutely,
just have to find another.
That's fucking hilarious.
So if you see me sell my car in the next month,
yeah,
the I-30 and the bald head's not cutting it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Yeah. I was like, why am I trying to grow my hair back to shave it?
Yeah,
it's stupid.
Yeah,
but that's like. Steph was like,
you just want to know you can at some point.
Well, that's the midlife crisis, right? Like, it's like not like mine's not extreme.
Yeah,
like it's not a rapid change in behavior, but it's just holding on to the only thing that's like I've drawn my youth as.
I said to Jess, is like, "Can you shave your head?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, I need all the validation. Like, just tell me it's okay. So like, this is my first like I'm old moment.
Yeah, I've had a few of those this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the first one, but my skincare's going great.
I spoke to someone like I can't remember, it was like 50, and like, I don't feel old. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's normal.
Yeah.
Not to feel.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, fuck, man, I'm 37. I fucking don't. Like, what am I supposed to feel like?
My old man's 60 tomorrow, and he's still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you supposed to?
He's pretty like.
You feel what you feel.
I was watching someone in our network actually was like training their mum the other day, like fucking doing really well in the gym, but like looked like they were training their mum. Like, this is pretty wild. Like, I trained with my dad
Yeah.
at 60. That's pretty gangster.
Yeah.
I don't give him enough credit for it.
Yeah.
Because it's just...
Well,
it's just expected.
We're just used to it.
Yeah. It's like, in pretty fucking good shape for 60.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fountain of youth, man. So it's like, we'll get it back. You know, this little patch that we're going through at the moment,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, we're going through a rapid spurt of aging because that's what happens in your late 30s.
Yeah.
But it's like, we'll get it on the other side, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll hold on.
Yeah, because everyone else will fall around us. And
Yeah.
then, you know, we'll just keep the muscle mass. That's it. That's it. Just playing the long game.
I'm gonna be dangerous too.
So I've looked 30
art.
until I was 30. So I looked 30 from like 20 till 30. And then I looked 30, and then now I don't look 30.
So I looked 12 until I was 30.
I think that's what I'm coming to terms with, is not just looking 30 now.
Yeah. It's the first time in your life since you were 12. I never got asked for ID, but now I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
still.
now instead of getting asked for ID, they're like, "You sure you want to go in here, bro?"
Yeah. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you're too
This
old
is
for
not
this
your
place.
place.
Yeah. I haven't been asked for ID in ages.
Yeah.
Nah. I haven't been.
Fuck, I couldn't remember the last time I was.
You know. Also, though, I haven't been rejected from a nightclub in. I can't remember.
Yeah, because you're a grown up.
Yeah. It's like they think I'm not going to do dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they think.
Less likely.
No, I think if I was them, it's good.
Do you know what? It's probably they don't care. You just have money.
I was just about to say, I think it's a business decision. So they're like 18-year-old me was probably going to have like a couple of pingers and some water.
Yeah.
So
you'll
like,
still buy drinks.
But that's not buying anything from the establishment, right?
Yeah.
Where like if I walk in now, I'm like, I'm not doing that because like it'll take a week for me to recover. So
Yeah.
I'll just drink $300 worth of fucking drinks.
Yeah.
So it's 100%.
Yeah. And I'll buy the
business
good
decision.
whiskey, so I'm not hungover tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Buy the good whiskey that no one else drinks, so they don't have to replace it.
Yeah.
And then this is perfect.
Yeah. You're a good market.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good time. Now I just need to actually go out.
Do the things.
It's something that happens every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even that gives me anxiety. Oof. Do you ever think about that?
What's that?
Like as you get older, like you just start worrying about shit that doesn't matter, and it's like you can tell why people don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the weekend with the F1. Yes.
Yeah,
like,
they talk themselves.
I
I don't want to turn into that person though. So
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. You get
Make
just
myself.
go.
Yeah.
Stop complaining about shit and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you'll end up fucking just being a hermit, man.
Yeah. It helps. For me, it helps. LJ's so social.
Yeah.
If he doesn't see people, he goes fucking crazy.
Yeah. I know people who like talk themselves out of going to places that are just normal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just go out for dinner. Like, nah, not tonight, man.
Yeah.
Like,
it's funny living in Gisborne.
like
Like
40, bro.
people are like, oh man, it's like an hour. I'm like, bruh, everything's an hour. Talk about.
Absolutely.
Everything's 45 minutes plus parking. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you can do? That's like one
Yeah.
episode on Netflix. Who cares?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, I'll just stay here, do nothing.
Yeah. But I think kid-free life, you would need to make sure you keep that, right?
100% you go.
Yeah.
Like, we're just like, we'll look up like where to go for lunch, and it'll be like, oh, Steph will be like, oh, hey, this is too far. And I'm like, too far for what?
Yeah. What else we gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just going to sit here all day. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
We're
there and back.
like the opposite because it's like the further it is, the longer he sleeps.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we'll go to Kyneton. It's like, it's only 25 minutes.
Oh, no.
And he'll fall asleep in 15 and then we're fucked.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's go to Dandenong.
Yeah.
It's like get an hour and a half out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're going to talk about having a good offer today. Because it's come up quite a bit for me this week. It
Yes.
came up in Q&A.
Yep.
And we started to like touch on it in the workshop as well when we're doing the value compass and stuff. Just like starting to understand what your offer is.
Yep.
And even like we had someone come through that just got some advice that we were just like, never heard that before in terms of offers. So I think it's a good idea to break down what an offer even is because you're not taught it.
Yeah.
Like there's nowhere in the Cert 4 that's like, now this is your offer.
No, we ain't get taught anything.
No.
This is so personal training.
So how would you define what an offer is?
It's a specific service that has a specific outcome, specific benefits, packaged in a specific way for a specific demographic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's even to summarize that, it's what you sell.
Yeah.
And then what you sell needs to be all of those things for anyone to care.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like it's packaging everything together so people are really clear on what they're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also it needs to be packaged together so even before someone sits down with you and maybe they get to see it, it's very, very clear what it is and what it does. Because I think that's what people miss a lot too.
Yeah.
Is like if you just sell personal training or even just online coaching, there's a lot of people that don't know what that is and what it's going to do for them.
Yeah.
So an offer
Yes.
kind of goes through like the key outcomes that you can expect, the key benefits that you can expect, what it's going to look like, and then at the end of it, like probably a timeline, most likely a guarantee, and then you're like, sounds pretty fucking good.
And because the bar's set so low because most people either don't have one or it sucks.
Correct.
It also separates you from the poor experiences people have had.
Yes.
So if they do think they know what online coaching is and you have a different offer, it's like, this is not that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I've bought a computer chair before. But if the offer of the computer chair is ergonomically, scientifically backed, proven, fucking breathable, lifetime warranty, guaranteed to be your favorite computer chair, or
that's it.
30-day trial, send back money, like all that shit.
Reduce back pain, increase
This
focus.
is not the $100 chair I bought at Officeworks.
No.
And I expect that this is going to be $1,000. And I'm probably going to pay it.
And there would be a 30-day money-back guarantee on that thing too.
Yeah.
So you're just like, oh, it's safe. It's
Correct.
a no-brainer.
Correct.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Got 30 days to try it out, and you'll forget after 30 days.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fuckery of sending it back is just...
Yeah, because you got to keep the box and, all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
well, we know the rules,
Yeah.
man. There'll be like 1 out of 30 people that'll send it back.
Fuck, if that.
Yeah, and they would have to probably pay the shipping and all that shit,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think, we're entering into a world where most people have had a personal training experience, and a lot more people have had online coaches before.
Yeah, we're also entering into an era where more people are going to the internet to search and research like their personal trainers or their online coaches.
Yeah.
So if you're searchable on the internet and someone's kind of thinking about working with you, what you put on there, you get to dictate what they think of you and your service and what you offer. And if you just put like personal training on there, it's like that's not giving anyone clarity.
Yeah.
It's not getting anyone excited.
So that's So first question is what actually makes a great offer in the eyes of the client. And I think clarity is a big part of that.
Yeah.
So it's clarity. What is it? What am I going to get?
Yeah.
You mentioned safety, the money back guarantee.
Yeah.
Like, am I the no-brainer elements? Like, I'm safe with this.
Yeah.
I can get out of this if I want to. Clear outcome.
Yes.
You mentioned.
What it does, yeah.
Yeah. What else am I missing?
So it'll be what it does.
Specific.
It'll be what it does, what it gives.
Mm-hmm.
So what it does and what it gives are different. Like does is an outcome, gives is like solving a pain point.
Yep.
And then those things that you just mentioned on top of that.
Yeah. So that makes
Guarantee,
what makes
timeline.
a great offer.
Yeah.
If we go down harder into clarity, we talked about like the chair thing. $1,000 on a chair versus $110 on a chair. They're both office chairs.
Yeah.
I would expect to understand the $1,000 chair way better than the $100 chair if I buy it.
Yeah.
Like I should know way more about it.
Or way more about what it's going to do for you.
Correct.
Yeah.
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 So
yeah.
Because obviously like a lot of these prompts have come from chat. It's versus perceived value, what the difference is.
Yeah.
So clarity is knowing exactly what you're buying. So that's going to be like when you sit down with someone and you do your sales presentations, it's like you get this, and this. And the perceived value is we'll solve this, and this.
Yep.
And it's presented in a way, again, that's like different to, it's above the standard that they've ever experienced or would expect.
Yeah.
And that's how you would charge more.
Yeah.
Or at least sell at a higher price point.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would close.
You would close much higher.
Yeah. So we got Breakout PT out at the moment. By the time this goes out, I don't know if we'll have any of the 10 left. DM us, let us know.
Yeah.
50% off. So the product's $500. It's 50% off right now for $249. Going through the inclusions, like we literally had the no-brainer message come back.
Yeah.
Because it's like this when you break down everything that you get in how clear it is and what you get and the outcome you get, it's like you're going to make an extra $1,000 in 6 weeks if you do the thing.
Yeah.
You're going to get how to build an offer. You're going to get how to do consults. You're going to do how to handle objections, how to track. You're going to get access to us for an hour a week. You're going to have a group to put your check-ins in, your data tracking. All of that's included, and you're going to have AI support, and you're going to have resources, and you're going to have your consults done for you, your wow sessions, your sales presentations.
Yes.
You put that all together, it's like it's a $2,000 product.
Absolutely.
And then it's like it's $500. So perceived value, outcome, I can make 50 grand off this.
Yeah. It's very clear on what it does too.
Yeah.
There's no murkiness at all.
Yeah.
It's like bring an extra $1,000 of weekly revenue into your business. It's like it's very, very, very clear what it's going to do.
Yeah.
So when people read that, they're going to want that if they need it. Where, again, go back to the personal training outcome. It's like we sell personal training. It's like, okay, well, how do I know if I need personal training?
Yeah.
And how do I know if I need personal training from you?
Yes.
Get clarity on what that's going to give somebody. That's when more people will start to opt in and say yes.
What mistakes do most trainers make when building an offer?
They try and throw the net over too many people.
Yeah.
They don't get really clear on a specific person with a specific set of problems that want a specific set of outcomes and build the offer around that. They're like, well, when people go into the gym, they're of all shapes and sizes. So if I go double down on an offer for that, like they won't want that. It's like 99% of the people that walk into a gym want weight loss.
Yeah.
Well, they want to look better. So they want body transformation. So they want to improve the shape of their body. So they want to drop weight, lose body fat, build muscle. So it's like find an offer that's going to package that into a really, really clear sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Set a timeline to it. Back yourself. Like a lot of coaches don't put an offer together because they don't want to back themselves to deliver that outcome. So they just want to like work with somebody at their own pace.
Yeah.
I remember someone saying to me once, like, would you take a cash payment up front for a year's worth of coaching, but get paid on the other side of it once you deliver the outcome? And they're like, how different would you treat that person?
Yeah.
And I just think, like, if you put an offer together, think the same way.
Yeah.
It's like, put it together and deliver like you're not getting paid for it and you're going to get paid on the other side.
Yeah.
It's like like every stone would get turned and you would most likely always deliver.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I think the other thing that I would add to that is they don't have an offer.
Well, yeah.
They have 7.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So since 2014, I would say, we've had face-to-face the same offer. Online support, hybrid model of training. You get a program, you get nutrition support, you get access to a coach, you get access to an online portal. That was website, then it became app, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you choose your session frequency.
Yeah.
But the offer was exactly the same. Direct debit, minimum term 12 weeks. You choose 2 or 3 sessions.
Yeah.
So the offer has been the same for 11 years.
Yeah.
And it's only ever been one offer.
Yeah. Most people listening to this podcast, especially the ones in the gym, trying to solidify that $1,000 to $2,000 a week, get really good at selling one thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You need one thing. So we talk about 10K months for standout PT. And even like adding the $1,000 if you want to do breakout, if you're a little bit newer. One offer will take you to 10K months.
Yep.
100%.
Definitely.
We've done 900 grand for one offer in a year. Like it's like one offer scaled across a lot of people in a lot of gyms.
Definitely.
That's it. So I sat down with a guy during the week and like, this isn't a shot at him. We had bundles. We had 3 different bundles, lengths. So you could buy 8 sessions, 12 sessions, 16 sessions.
Yeah.
Then we had a pay-as-you-go option, the offer to add the hybrid program and or nutrition. Then we had 30, 45, or 1 hour.
Yeah.
So the combinations of those, like 25 different things that the client needs to decide between.
Yeah.
That clarity element is gone.
Yes. Hard to make a decision it's hard to understand what you're getting.
Yeah, so what the fuck am I buying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
You want to remove all friction where possible in making a decision. That's where like one clear offer just always kind of comes out on top, right?
So this is what you get. How many sessions do you want to do?
Yeah.
Or online, this is what you get. How often do you want to do check-ins? We don't even offer that. It's just weekly.
Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think people fall into that trap? Like, do you think they're taught that?
Trying to please everyone.
Do you think...
and yes, they're taught that.
They're still trading off like the time and the effort involved. Because I think about sometimes like people like compartmentalizing their offer. So you got your training element, and then you got a nutrition element, and then you got a support element. So they're like, well, these all take input.
Yeah.
So if I remove one of these, or someone has to pay for it, they're just paying for the input.
Yeah.
I think someone's like, that's their service, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you should price it.
I agree.
I think you should price some of it based on that. You should also price it based on the outcome.
It's an indication that you're still pricing your time.
Correct.
As the value.
Yeah. When it's like, well, what about all the resources? What about the outcome? Like, what about actually losing the weight and how you deliver it and the support you give and everything? Like, it's not just because I put this much time in, because I got to do extra, like, I would charge for that time. I would just be like, how do I set this person up for success? How do I get the best outcome with them? That is the price.
Correct.
Like if we had a facility and say it had separate areas of the facility, I would just be like, if someone walks in this door and uses this facility to its full capacity, the cardio area, the weight training area, the recovery area, they're going to get the best results. So the offer is priced on using all 3 of them.
Yeah.
If they don't use it, so what?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you come at 6 p.m. or 3 p.m.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how I think every offer should be looked at.
Yeah.
And it's like, if they don't take you up on it, so what? But it's like, you should be a good enough communicator and a good enough coach to tell this person in that consult, this is how we're going to deliver this result for you. Hasn't worked in the past because maybe someone didn't ever take control of your nutrition. Yeah. Maybe they didn't ever give you that accountability and support. Our service has all of those things together. So it's, like you said, probably leaning into the pleasing component too. They're just like, I don't want nutrition. It's like, well, you're the expert, so you tell them what they need.
Correct.
And then, removing that just time for
money.
And
you will get that attitude if you come with that attitude.
Absolutely.
If you come in with like, what would you like, sir?
Yeah, you're doing it out of scarcity. So it's like, sit there, be the expert. This is the problems. This is why it hasn't worked out in the past. These are the obstacles you're facing. This is how we're going to solve it.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
Which one? Then this is how it works,
How important is the promise?
I think the promise is big.
So
I think it's big.
We need to put on the table, when we did the 900K face-to-face training business, we didn't have a promise.
No.
At the time, I don't think you needed one.
I think trust is at an all-time low. I said that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think people want to have a safety net on their investment now.
Yeah.
I had a guarantee when I first started as a PT. It was just hilarious. Like, I just said, it was just literally a little line on a piece of paper. And I was like, I don't know how I would actually qualify, how anyone would qualify for this, or if they took me up on it.
Yeah.
But I guess the intentions were there because, like, no one knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah.
So it was just like, you got 30 days. You don't like, I'll give you money back.
Yeah.
And there was enough for people to be like, I'm gonna have a shot at this.
Yeah.
30 days, obviously they were really happy, but
thank fuck.
Yeah, I think
forgot.
Absolutely. So I think we've done it in the past, even just like accidentally, without consciously, like someone's like, oh, we're gonna offer you this, but you'll get this back. Like, here's the safety net, and we're both like, oh, sweet. Like, we're always looking for a guarantee. Yeah. Like, granted, some of the things we've been looking at are like high ticket, so you're like, fuck, it's a big investment for like no guarantee, right? However, put yourself in the shoes of somebody else. It's like investing $100 to $200 a week into someone for 16 weeks, like that's, thousands of dollars for some people. That's a big investment. Like they would just want that safety net that you have the confidence to back yourself.
Yeah. One of the coolest, so my wife's like slowly transitioning back into her mindset coaching work.
Yeah.
And layering in hypno with that as well. And it's a kind of newish skill for her. And we were talking about like the way we're going to market it and what our offer should be and who we're going to target and all that kind of stuff. And I think I told this story on the pod, but I'm going to tell it again because it's important. I think a lot of personal trainers don't want to put a promise in because they're scared that they won't get the outcome.
Yeah.
Putting a promise in is the best way to remove all fear about getting the outcome, because if you don't, you've told them that you're just training for free.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, so we'll put a promise in. And Amy was like, I just don't know if I can deliver that. I'm like, okay, so if you don't, what happens? You want to get the outcome with the client? Yep. Would you be willing to do a couple of extra sessions for free for them to make sure that they got the service that they wanted? Yep. Would that make you better? Yep. Does that take all the fear away? Yep. Okay, sweet. So we do the promise.
Yeah, and it's just the uncertainty, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like, anything can happen. It's like, we'll just control the environment so that
the variables. Yeah.
What's best practice?
Yeah.
Lay it out. Yeah. What do they need to do?
And if someone did all of this, it would be impossible to find.
Yeah. What do you need to do? What do they need to do?
Yeah.
Lay that out on the table. This is how it works.
Yeah.
Get it done. Yeah. I used to have a log. I used to make these training and food logs.
Yeah.
And everyone got them and they were 12 weeks. And yet they had to fill them in.
Yeah.
And so there you go. There was my guarantee. So you didn't fill it in.
Yeah.
I couldn't help you.
Yeah.
I could see you skipped your workouts and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, try and work out how that's going to play out for you. There's your guarantee done.
Yeah.
Because everything has the terms and conditions on it. It's like, they don't meet the terms and conditions. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, we'll just work with you for free. It's like, you didn't do it, bro.
Correct.
Like, yeah. So I think people don't understand how it works at the same time.
Yeah. That you can put limitations on. It's not just like, you didn't lose 4 kilos because you ate Maccas every day.
What if you didn't do your workouts every week?
Yeah.
Like, just because you signed up doesn't mean, I don't think people understand how the contractual agreement works, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so our breakout PT one's very clear but very fair.
Absolutely.
It's like if you do the thing,
do it.
You complete the course, you'll make the money.
Do the modules and the activities and your homework, and you'll get it.
Yeah, correct.
It's like, and if you don't get it, it's like, I actually want to help you.
Correct. Yeah, because you're in a circumstance or at a skill set that needs help.
Yeah, I actually want to help you because I know that in almost every environment that if you do it, it'll work.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. How do you balance the tangible inclusions, the app, the sessions, the check-ins, all of that with the outcome?
People don't really care about how you do it. They just care about what's in it for them.
Yeah.
So most people don't care what they have to do or what they get to lose the weight. They just want to know that the weight's going to be lost and how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So the app doesn't cause them to lose the weight. The program and the plan causes them to lose weight, and you just happened to deliver that by the app.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to deliver to you, if your goal is weight loss, in the consult, all of the features inside the app. I'm doubling down on everything involved in how we're going to lose the 5 to 10 kilos that you've kind of outlined at the start. So that should be the shortest part of the presentation, we'll call it, or the shortest part of the sales deck. It's just like how that happens is almost insignificant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, non-negotiables in a strong in-person offer. Because I think in-person is a little bit different to online. Must-haves.
Non-negotiables. What do you mean in the offer? I think it's the same.
Yeah.
It's really clear outcomes.
Yep. You still must have a promise face-to-face.
Really clear outcomes, really clear benefits. I would have some form of guarantee. I would. Yeah, absolutely.
Is that satisfaction or a promise of outcome?
You could do either.
Yeah.
So if you're not, if you're maybe a little bit, if you lack confidence on an outcome, you could do a satisfaction guarantee thing. But I would just back yourself with the outcome. The outcome's the easiest thing to control. It's like if that person said that they can come to the gym 4 times per week and they've said that they can adhere to this nutrition plan and you can track it and all of that, it's like you just track it all. Yeah. And it's like, well, the terms and conditions are that you're to complete 4 workouts a week, stick to your nutrition, do whatever steps or cardio or whatever.
Yeah.
check in once a week. Like, it's like you do all of that for 16 weeks. Like, how are you supposed to not lose 3 to 5 kilos, which was your guarantee, Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say, yes, I would do it. Do you have to do it? Absolutely not. But you just got to be really good at selling.
Yeah.
You got to be really good at projecting value.
Yeah.
Like, you and I we've sold for years with no guarantee.
It's interesting because I've been thinking about this a little bit of like our sales model. Our value add, so we talk about like in consults having a value add, like we used to do like the nutrition recall and whatever. Our value add is writing your plan live.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, well, the value add is showing you how it's going to work this time.
So I'm like, I bring up the nutrition calculator. I bring up what your program's going to look like. I bring up, like, not in terms of, like, this is your sets and reps, but it's like, we're going to start with a program that looks like this. Then we're going to move to this. Then we're going to move to this. And your nutrition's going to start here. And then we're going to go to this. This is what's going to be required of you to get this outcome reasonably predictably. This is how we're going to communicate, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll move into the inclusions in the sale. That's almost a promise in and of itself.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you've asked for this, here's your plan. This will get you the result. I just haven't put a guarantee on it. You know what I mean?
That works really well because we're really good at it.
Correct.
Where that doesn't work, having no offer, no guarantee or promise, is if people are landing somewhere and you're not communicating it to them.
Correct.
So they land on the internet and you've got a page on your website and it doesn't have like some form of promise on there. Like, for some people, it just doesn't sound good enough.
Yeah.
Where if you're in a face-to-face scenario, yeah, sure, you can get away with it. You've got to be really good at projecting how it's going to work for them, though.
Yeah.
And like why it hasn't worked in the past, and you're going to solve the things that haven't worked for them. So it's absolutely possible. If I was a coach who was trying to get to that $1,000 and having a lot of people say no, would potentially that promise get them over the line?
Yeah. Does it take you from 50 to 70% close?
Yeah, because I'm going to go and say those people don't have a good system, aren't confident, and it's not repeatable, like the process, right?
Yeah.
So whilst they're getting better at that, if they come and do breakout PT and learn to sell without selling, to be honest, just do your job, you can have a promise.
Yeah.
And then you can just fucking remove it when you get good at like doing your job, which is being
and you won't need to because you're so good at it.
Well, yeah, that's it. Like I would do a promise, but I just don't have to. Yeah. Like, we don't have to because, like, sure, we do at the moment with like this new program with Transformer that's coming out, but that's because we're targeting a market where we have no trust.
Correct. Yeah. But if you don't, if you're face to face.
Yeah.
Because you're calling someone to be like, hey, you haven't been to the gym for a while.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then that's where I think having 2 different offers at some point, this is probably for those 10K a month and above. Yeah. You have 2 offers, like a primary and a secondary, and I think one of those needs the feeder offer needs a really good guarantee. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, to earn the trust. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because it's like, cool, we're going to get them in, earn their trust, and then the result's going to get them, is going to form the relationship and the authority. Yeah. And then you're going to upsell them into your prime offer. And there's just no, it's like, that's just the layup because all the work's been done in that offer before it. Yeah. That secondary offer. So this is interesting. So the question is, how is personal rapport in selling face to face? How important is it? If you have a great offer, less. Rapport. Yeah, so you don't need as much rapport. So you don't, if you're not good at selling, if you're one of those people that's just like, I'm not good at it, I'm uncomfortable, you trip up around money. Like, I remember, I think I've told the story before, like signed up someone for $120 a week. Yeah. Bro, I was eating fucking baked beans and tuna. Like, $120 a week for me was like... even just getting that from someone. Not necessarily thinking about paying it, but it's I didn't have that as disposable spending. Like, that wasn't my grocery bill, dude. Like, I just did not have that amount of money. Yeah. And then to sit down with someone and be like, can you please pay me $120 a week? Like, fucking terrifying.
Closed it. Swish. First one. And then I had confidence from there. I was like, oh, fuck, people will really actually pay it.
Suckers.
Yeah. But I think the lesson here is like, if you feel like that, lean on the promise and the offer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, oh, fuck, I'm nervous. I've got to ask them. It's like, bro, can you do the outcome?
Yes.
Yes. Tell them you can do the outcome and how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
That's it. Like selling Breakout PT has been a really interesting experience.
Yeah.
The consults are 15 to 30 minutes, not 45 to 70.
Yeah.
To sell 10x the price point. Because it's like, all right, I don't need to convince you.
Yeah, you know what you're here for.
You want to make another $1,000. I'm actually interviewing you to see if I can guarantee the result.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And the second I know that I can guarantee the result, this is what you get. This is how much it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a really different experience selling.
Yeah.
Because there's no pressure on me.
No.
It's just, like if you're sitting down doing a consult, it's like, how many times are you going to train? 3 times. Yeah, that's enough. What are you willing to do with your nutrition? This. Cool. They commit to that. Yep, I can promise this. And I've had people, we had a guy in the States that was like, hey, I really want to do Breakout PT. Will it work for online? I'm like, it's not predictable enough.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to say yes, but in 6 weeks, depends where you're at. There's too many variables. I can't guarantee that.
Absolutely.
Standout PT, I can guarantee it in 26. Like, I can guarantee that outcome in 26 weeks if you complete everything in Standout PT. No dramas at all.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee it in 6. And he was like, bro, thanks so much for being honest.
Yeah.
Because, like, you could have just taken
other
money.
people out there would have just said yes, right?
Yeah, it's like, but then I look like a dickhead. So it's like, it's not. Yeah,
there might be a little online accelerator coming in the works at some point.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So I think the rapport's still very important. They need to know, like, trust you. You still have to have a good relationship and build that with them from the second you pick up the phone all the way through to the price presentation.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be building that relationship. You can't just be a fucking robot and do a fucking ESSA form and then be like, cool, so it's guaranteed, money back. Like, you still have to do all the shit, right?
Yeah.
But I think if you're uncomfortable...
It fills the void of your lack of skills in presenting, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best description for it. So, with the offer, what should the experience deliver to justify a premium price? And what do you think a premium price is right now?
Wow. I have no idea what a premium price is right now because I think it's somewhat influenced by where people are.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah. I still think $2 a minute
is top end.
The start of premium.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The start of premium.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe add 40 cents for inflation.
Yeah. Yeah, the feedback I'm getting is that that's not necessarily landing.
No, of course, I know.
Yeah.
Inflation, PT prices don't go up with inflation.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
we would have got a 20% pay rise in the last 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what makes something premium is how confident you can actually deliver the outcome. And is what you said in the initial consult and when they signed up actually what you deliver. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, I think what premium now is repeatable. So you actually have a coaching model. You have a system that you follow to train people.
Yeah.
Like, if you're still making up workouts, if you're still doing everything reactively, absolutely. If you don't have the resources, you don't have an app, like you don't have... This is the sequence of how I train someone. If you can't tell me how you train someone, you don't have a premium service.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on the definition because then I'm like, well, what if somebody knew what they were getting themselves into, was happy with it, and then they just got the outcome? How does it make it what makes it premium?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I like the idea of set circumstances and set everything repeatable, consistent, all on board with that.
Yeah.
I just don't want people to fall into the trap of just having to just add and add and add and add. It's
yeah, it's not about more.
Yeah, it's find the baseline repeatable system to deliver.
Yeah.
Right? And the most effective way, and then that's premium because it gets the outcome.
Yeah.
So I think I like that as an example because you don't fall into the trap of like more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like more time with me, more Q&As, more this, more that. It's like deliver a really good fucking program that has every workout for the week so they know exactly what to do, resources, etc.
Yeah.
Give them the support, education on nutrition, meal plan, whatever. They have the bare necessities of what you think is what they need to get the results. Mm-hmm. Make yourself accountable and motivate them. Get the outcome.
Yeah.
That's a premium service because it actually works because
Agreed.
There's people, like we know people out there, their service, like what they offer is great, but they don't get any fucking results.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, how premium's that service, bro?
Yeah.
Like you're just their mate,
yeah.
you know, but you don't get the outcome. It's like, well, that service fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So I just kind of always like, I'm seesawing on that definition, you know?
No, I get it.
But I like that idea of like repeatable.
Yeah, I think
structure.
I don't think you can have a premium service without it being repeatable. I think that is a criteria to it, and then getting the outcome inside that is another one.
Yeah, because again, like just I'm playing devil's advocate for the listener. You're a face-to-face coach. You're 12 to 18 months in. You don't think you offer a premium service, but I bet you do.
Correct.
So I just want that person to have that confidence that they're probably not missing out. Like there's some of you guys that absolutely are missing the mark, like, you know, random workouts and shit and like putting too much decision on like the client when you're the fucking specialist and stuff. But I know there's some of them out there that like they do deliver it good. It's just you're missing something else.
Most people that come into contact with us have too much.
Correct.
And what I've found is the ones that have too much aren't repeatable.
Yeah.
Because they're just reactive to like, oh, this client needs more.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to. You know what I mean? Like it's this fear-based attitude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad. All right. So takeaways. If you are a face-to-face coach and you don't have an offer right now, you need to have what do we need?
Who's it for?
Who?
Clarity on what it does.
Yep. So what is the outcome? Yep.
What it gives what benefits the person is going to get from it. Mm-hmm. So that's like the basically solving the pain points that they have.
Yep.
Then it needs to be really clear on the terms, like the time frame.
Yep.
You know how much it is, and then if you back yourself, put in a promise guarantee.
Yep.
You'll win every time.
Yep. And then just be really that repeatable part to make it premium, and to be able to sell at a premium. Level. Know exactly what your inclusions are.
Yeah, the easiest thing to tie all that up in a nice little bow for that last period, make a guarantee, that's your service.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's everything you need to get the outcome.
Yeah.
The guarantee is a premium service.
Yeah.
Everything that they need to do, bare minimum, done.
Yeah. Mad.
Yeah. And we'll talk about this in the future, but if you're like at that like 10K a month and you've nailed that core offer, another secondary offer is definitely that thing that's going to take you to the stratosphere. Like that's scalable, you know. Yep. But we'll have to
another time
sprinkle that in another time.
I wanted to do online today too, so we'll come back for that another time.
Yeah.
So we would like to hear from you what you thought of that episode, where you are right now. Was that useful? How close are you to the mark? Is this just like, yes, I'm doing everything right, or like, fuck? Like we're a long way away. Spots for Breakout PT are available right now. You will get all the instructions, not only on how to build an offer, but you'll also be able to plug that offer into our special robots, and the robots will tell you if it's good or not.
Polish it.
You'll also get to then bring it to us in a Q&A and be like, is this offer good? You'll be able to post it in our group. We'll be able to get back to you and make sure that it's perfect before you take it to market and try and sell it. So not only do you get us, you get the robots, and you get the content. And I've already told you during the call that the price right now is $250. At worst, by the time you hear this, it's $500. That's honestly just buying the offer would be worth that much.
Yeah.
They'll learn everything else.
Getting the resources alone are worth that.
Yeah.
More.
They'll learn everything else you get in Breakout PT. So the links to Breakout will be in Spotify, YouTube, wherever. Just click the description show note thing and you'll be able to register, and I will contact you and make sure that we can actually guarantee that outcome, because if we can't, like I said, I'll be honest and tell you we can't, and we'll look at another option for you. Make sure, if you're not already, to subscribe or follow whatever platform you're on. Next week we're going to talk about efficiency in your business, so how to train more people without working more. I did an audit during the week and unpacked just a bunch of like energy leaks in a trainer's business, and was able to save a bunch of time and actually open up way more space and have him leaving feeling way more confident about what he was going to be able to do and build to the targets he had in income. So make sure you tune in for that one. Hit the follow button so you don't miss it, and we will see you for that episode.